Hello everybody, I'm Jacob, and I'm here to give you my thoughts on Raw from this past Monday night. Now, this isn't going to be a normal thing. I'm not usually going to do a review every month, every week on Raw. But this Raw was different. This was special, and I'll explain why. First off, let me talk about this. Dolph Ziggler cashed in and won the World Heavyweight Championship. Yes! Yes! Thank you, God! Yes! Yes! He won! Yes! Anyway, sorry. I had to get that out of my system. So, yeah, Dolph Ziggler is now the World Heavyweight Champion. He cashed in Money in the Bank, and he beat Alberto Del Rio, and he's now the World Champ. Again! Because apparently he was champion for like 11 minutes a couple years ago, which nobody remembers that, so he's the Heavyweight Champion again. And it's freaking awesome! Yeah! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy Ziggler's champion. So, I do have concerns, though. And it's not that Ziggler's not going to be a totally awesome champion. Dolph Ziggler is one of the best wrestlers in that company right now. I mean, his ability, his talent, his charisma, that man, the way he sells moves, that man can sell ice to an Eskimo. He can sell books to the blind. He can sell a T-bone steak to a vegan. He can sell my autograph on eBay and auction it off for like, I don't know, $25,000 or something. That man is awesome and amazing at what he does. And this World Heavyweight Championship, I think, has been long overdue. And me and my friend Jason, we are massive Ziggler marks. We've been waiting for him to cash it in, and he finally did it Monday night. And God, it was so awesome. And now I'm really looking forward to his reign. But like I said, I have concerns. Excuse me. My concern is, how is he going to be treated as champion? WWE kind of has this habit of mistreating champions that cash in Money in the Bank. Exhibit A, CM Punk cashed to get in on Edge in 2008. CM Punk never won clean, always won by like, DQ or, interference, count out, whatever, and he lost the title without being pinned for it or submitted. So, yeah, good job on that one. Let's see. Jack Swagger. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Swagger was World Heavyweight Champion at one point. What? You don't believe me? Go look it up. He won at WrestleMania 26. I think Christian should have won, but hey, whatever. Swagger won. So, Swagger cashes in, becomes World Heavyweight Champion, and it might be hard to blame WWE, but it didn't work out at all. It really didn't work out. Much like CM Punk, he's not clean wins. I know he's a heel. He was a heel, but like disqualification wins, count out wins, and a relatively forgettable title reign. Like, I really don't think anyone remembers that Jack Swagger was World Heavyweight Champion at one point. You can kind of argue The Miz, I think. Now, granted, how much of an argument you have is unclear, considering the fact that he was champion for like 160 days or something. He was in the main event WrestleMania, beat John Cena in the main event WrestleMania as WWE Champion. So I guess it's kind of hard to say Miz was a bomb. But at first, again, not really the best wins. I mean, he got in a feud with Jerry Lawler. I mean, it just... Basically, my point WWE seems to have this habit of giving guys the Money in the Bank, cashing in the Money in the Bank, winning the title, and then not using them properly. Now, there have been times when that didn't happen. Look at Edge. He cashed in a number of times, and wow, he was great. CM Punk, the second time he cashed in when he had that feud with Jeff Hardy. That was awesome. That was cool. Alberto Del Rio, they fell with that one. That was a fail too. Del Rio was a fail. Now Daniel Bryan. Granted, I wish more would have happened, but it was just awesome to see him with that strap, you know. And I really hope he gets that back soon. In fact, I think I'm going to talk more about that in a second. But that just concerns me about Ziggler, and it's just, I know, it's cynical for me to think that the WWE is maybe that way. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for a good run with Ziggler as champion. There's going to be great matches, no doubt, whoever he faces, because he's going to make his opponent look like $1 million no matter who it is, and I fully expect to see some really great matches. Now, it seems like the most obvious way they're going to go now, he's either going to face, if Dolph Ziggler, I read a while back, I don't know if this is still in the cards, but I read a while back that Dolph Ziggler might turn face. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but the way he is right now as a heel, as a heel that everybody loves, but still, a heel would make sense for him to go after Jack Swagger. So I think probably the most storyline sense is for him to go after Alberto Del Rio, or Del Rio to go after him, since he cashed in on him, which there's potential there for good matches. But what I really hope for is are the issues they have he and Big E Langston have with Daniel Bryan and Kane, are they over? I hope not, because the thought of Dolph Ziggler versus Daniel Bryan for the World Heavyweight Championship, wow, that's fantastic. That needs to happen. Book that. Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, World Heavyweight Championship. Do it. Anyway, so here's hoping for a very good Dolph Ziggler title run. First of many. Well, okay. See, I forgot that he was champion a couple years ago for like 10 minutes. So let's hope. Okay, the first of many good title reigns. What's going to say that? So yeah. Undertaker was on Raw this past Monday night, which was cool. Past couple years, he really hasn't appeared on. He was at WrestleMania, and then that was it. You know, he took a break until next year's WrestleMania. So to see him on the Raw after, that was kind of neat. That was pretty neat. But what intrigued me was this: Undertaker was going to start his promo, and then we had the Shield come out to the ring. Looked like they were about to start attacking Taker, but then Kane and Daniel Bryan come out. Does this mean we're going to see Kane, Daniel Bryan, and Undertaker versus the Shield? Preferably at Extreme Rules, under some kind of gimmick, since it's Extreme Rules. That would be nice. That would really be nice. And it would be a treat to see Undertaker more times than just WrestleMania. You know? And plus, that's another big group of guys that Shield can take out to further establish them. Granted, they've beaten Kane and Daniel Bryan before, but beating Undertaker along with that would also put another feather in their cap. So that's good. I don't know where they're going with this, but if Taker is going to stick around for a little bit longer after WrestleMania, that would be cool. That would really be cool. Okay, opening of the night, John Cena cut I gotta say, really entertaining promo. I loved it. He said, "Hey, anybody want to see a heel turn?" And he goes to turn his heel, like the actual heel of his foot, and I was like, oh, that was funny. I'm sorry, that was funny. And I'm sorry, I find John Cena humor, sometimes I find it corny, other times I find it hilarious. Last Monday, I found it hilarious. So, that was fun. But what I want to talk about Booker T said that The Rock is still, he's the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. He's entitled for a rematch. Now, we know that Rock was supposed to be at Raw Monday, but he got injured, so he couldn't make it. And he's got more movies coming up that he needs to work on. So, why is he the #1 contender? I mean, probably the plan is to have a rematch. Now, we read that Rock was scheduled to appear at Extreme Rules. So, does this mean we're going to see Rock Cena 3 at Extreme Rules? I'm not excited about seeing the third match in their series, considering the fact that their second one, it wasn't really all that spectacular because we already saw it in the first one. But if it's going to be Extreme Rules and they throw a stipulation like, I don't know, Last Man Standing or something, just throw a gimmick to it, that might be fun to watch. But do we really need to see Rock and Cena again? And we know what's going to happen. Cena's going to beat Rock 1, 2, 3. Rock's going to come back, say the next night, give some kind of goodbye speech, be gone for a few months. He's going to come back, do some program with some guy that's going to enter WrestleMania, and we're going to start it all over again. Excuse me. You know? We don't need to see Rock and Cena again. We do not need to see it again. Now there's a chance we might not see it again, or at least anytime soon, because OMG, did Ryback turn heel? OMG, why did he do that? Why did he turn heel? I don't know if he turned heel or not. Actually, I don't think, he may not have turned heel. The announcers were flipping out. People were flipping out. Oh, Ryback's a heel now. I don't think so. It might have just been he's trying to get into Cena's head because he wants the WWE title. I read that the plan now is to have a John Cena Ryback feud for the WWE title, which, you know, could be fun, could be good to watch, you know. And hopefully Cena can put Ryback over. Excuse me. But what I'm not excited about is the possibility of John Cena versus Mark Henry for the title. Yeah, man. Right? I mean, that could be alright, but give CM Punk the title again. That'll work. Give CM Punk the WWE title. That'll work again. That'll work. So yeah, I don't know for sure whether or not Ryback is necessarily heel now. He's probably, I don't know. It seems kind of risky to make him a heel now, but if he is, let's just see where it goes, you know. But the main reason why I want to talk about last Monday Night's Raw, that crowd. Wow, that freaking crowd. It was a very smart mark-filled crowd, but still, I mean, that was awesome. That crowd was awesome. I mean, they just totally ate up Sheamus and Randy Orton. How in the world do you chant Fandango's theme song? And now Fandango's theme went from like 170 something to number 12 or 11 in the iTunes charts. How do you do that? Like, when I first heard that they chanted Fandango's song, I was like, you don't chant Fandango's song? And I hear it, I'm like, they're chanting Fandango's song. Fandango might have been made last night. Monday night. Why did you say last night? Well, Monday night Fandango might have been made. You know? And they went along with it. The announcers went along with it. Usually it's like, oh, well, we're in Bizarro World. These fans are cheering for the bad guys. That doesn't usually... They were having fun the last night. I mean, they cheered for JBL. They cheered for Lawler. They cheered for Michael Cole. They cheered for the Troll. Oh, wow. They cheered for Mike Chioda. They cheered for Randy Savage, and Randy Orton's look was priceless. They ate that match up. And it wasn't really a bad match, but wow. That crowd. wow, that crowd. And I keep saying that, but wow, that crowd. Some feel like they sent a message to the WWE. I don't know, maybe. But it's probably going to be back to normal next week, you know. But that's what made the show fun, that crowd. And it's crowds like that that makes it truly fun to be a wrestling fan. I wish once in my life I could be in a crowd like that. They did the freaking wave all around the arena. They did the wave, and they showed it on camera. And they talked about it. God, that was an awesome crowd. Now, it was still a 3-hour Raw, so I was still, wow, this show feels really long. But that crowd made it watchable. I watched just for the crowd. I DVR'd it, okay? I watched some of it live on Monday, but not a whole lot. But I DVR'd it, and I watched the rest today, actually. And wow, that crowd made the show. I watched the night just for that crowd, and for Dolph Ziggler winning the world title too. That was nice. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Raw this past Monday night. It'll be interesting to see where things go. It'll be interesting to see how Dolph Ziggler's run goes. What's Ryback's status? Face, heel? What's up with Taker and the Shield? You know, there are some real good questions going forward. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I'm Jacob. I might do a review of tomorrow night's Impact. That's a big show for them. Got the TNA World Title on the line. They got the TNA Tag Titles on the line. AJ Styles is either getting fired or picking a side. You know, so it's a big show for them. They've been building it up for a few weeks now, so I might go ahead and do a video on it tomorrow. I might not. I don't know yet. So we'll see. But until next time, I am Jacob. Catch y'all later.